Gil is Michael Jackson, and we are the Jacksons. Michael's like, look, man, y'all cool, but I'm Mike. I gotta do this shit on my own, my nigga. I don't really need y'all.
The situation between Rashad McCants and Gilbert Arenas keeps getting more interesting because now Rashad is openly addressing the tension between them. In a recent interview, McCants suggested that Arenas has reached a point where he views himself as bigger than the platform around him. And if you've been following this story, you'll probably remember when this first started picking up steam about a month ago. Back then, Gilbert was taking indirect shots at Underdog while showing off his new studio setup. That was also the moment where he made the Michael Jackson comparison, a clip that got a lot of people talking and added even more attention to everything that's unfolding now.
I hate Rashad? No, I don't hate Rashad. I'm not sure they like me anymore. I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael Jackson. Okay, that's it. That's all I can give you. Thriller's coming. Shut up already. Okay?
When Gilbert Arenas first gave people a look at the new show he's building out of his basement studio, a lot of viewers immediately started connecting it to everything that had been happening behind the scenes. I've already covered most of those details before, so I won't go through the entire timeline again, but the main takeaway was that Gilbert appeared to be sending a message to Underdog during the contract discussions. From his perspective, there were people saying the show could continue just fine without him, and his response seemed to be, all right, let's see about that. That reaction got even more attention after clips started circulating online, especially as Tommy Brown's previous comments about the situation began resurfacing. Many people pointed to those warnings because Gilbert had already revealed that his arrangement with the group was a 50-50 partnership, which led to even more questions about where things were headed. Now, while I've already broken down that side of the story in earlier videos, what stands out today is that this situation may be bigger than a simple disagreement between Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants. Even Marcellus Wiley weighed in and offered his perspective, drawing from his own experience working in studio environments, dealing with partnerships, and seeing how business relationships can start to unravel when negotiations become complicated. He explained the situation in a way that helps people understand the business side of these fallout situations, which is why I want to highlight some of what he had to say as well. But before we get to that, let's take a look at Rashad McCants' comments about Gilbert Arenas, and then we'll come back and break it all down.
Gil is Michael Jackson, and we are the Jacksons. Michael's like, look, man, y'all cool, but I'm Mike. I gotta do this shit on my own, my nigga. I don't really need y'all. Okay. So it's kind of like if Joe Jackson is Underdog, hey, listen, Joe, I'm gonna go do my own thing now. This is the last tour that I'm gonna be performing with you guys. Hope you have a good time. So, you know, you gotta let Mike do Mike, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't you don't know what's gonna happen, but you just know that it's been a hell of a fucking time doing what we do. We're gonna continue to do what we do. Regardless, I think this space just needs what we've brought to the table. I think we've become trendsetters with conversation,
honesty,
sound bites, the analytical prowess that we bring to the table. And I think just me being a contrarian and a villain and being able to bring in entertainment value, props, and all the different things, man, confidence, and being the least accomplished on the couch, being able to talk my shit like I'm a fucking Hall of Famer is one of the things I lean into. But the one thing I want to address is that, man, it's a character. Like, people think that this is who I am, and it's not.
I can see it now.
And when people get it they get it fucked up when they see me and they feel like, oh, woo, woo, woo. And a lot of people take shots and think just because I'm saying what I'm saying on the show, that is, or how I feel, and it's like, bro, I'm the only one on the show playing the character. Because I'm an actor, and I feel like a character was needed for me because I've been through too much on this other side for you to even know what's going on. I got to come in fresh with a whole new persona and a whole personality that don't clash with the things you read on Google, the things you think you know about what I got going on. So I think that was a fresh perspective for me to come in with a character and play the contrarian, push back against takes, do some hot shit, say some crazy shit,
right?
Have everybody up in arms saying, "Man, what the fuck you talking about? Man, that motherfucker be hating, man." I think that was important for entertainment,
right? And
I leaned in on it, and it worked for us for a long time. So I think at this point, it's like what the pivot is, to keep the entertainment going and not beat the drum dry and try to keep the audience engaged from a sports perspective. I think that's where I'm moving more of analyzing the sports more than just being the let's yell and scream and talk crazy. And
now that you've seen that clip, it's easier to understand why I brought up that older Gilbert Arenas video in the first place. Remember, Gilbert was showing off his new studio and making that Michael Jackson reference, and now you've got Rashad McCants describing him as someone who sees himself as the MJ of the group. When you put those moments side by side, you can start to see why Rashad feels the way he does about the situation. His point seems to be that Gilbert viewed himself as the centerpiece, and according to Rashad, that's a big reason why things ended up going in a different direction. Then you have Marcellus Wiley looking at the whole thing from another angle. His take was that Rashad may actually be comfortable with where things are now, because with Gilbert gone, he's in a much bigger position on the show. Meanwhile, Gilbert appears focused on building something separate, potentially alongside Skip Bayless, which adds another layer to the conversation. That's also why the clip of Rashad praising Underdog stands out. He was giving credit to the platform for the opportunity, and Gilbert eventually responded to those comments as well. So there are a lot of moving parts here, and we've got all of those reactions covered. Let's get into the next set of clips, and then we'll come back and talk through everything afterward.
Beautiful. But one thing that's not is maybe the response. The real response from Rashad McCants, where Gilbert Arenas is like, yo, what you gonna do? Because you gotta understand, in these cooling periods and this non-compete era and non-compete statements that you put inside your contracts, I think Gilbert is handcuffed in terms of direct communication with those that are interested in staying with Underdog. I think so. Look, there's a lot of ways this can play, because in this media era today, we've all been duped and fooled, right? Shannon Sharp, remember he had the audio tape. Turns out it was a promotion for some company, and ED. Like, you could get suckered. So I don't mind getting suckered, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. Like, yo, you got to keep some distance between you and these cats. And off the record, you can figure out your way, but you can't get caught. I think Gilbert has been hush-hush and just responded to things in real time because he's in that non-compete. Now, that typically means you're moving on. That doesn't mean you're staying here. What, you gonna compete with us? You're not going anywhere then. But it looks like Gilbert may be moving on. And then it's like, okay, everyone else has to work on their individual situations. And if Underdog were smart, they locked them in, if the ones they wanted, before Gilbert could compete. So if I had to just say it the way it is, I say Gilbert is gone, obviously. Josiah's gonna dip with him, because I just can't imagine no Josiah and Gilbert. Kenyon's coming with him, though. I think that Rashad's staying, because I think Rashad has gotten a taste of stardom that he wasn't gonna be. I think I could carry this, especially. I think Rashad sees that Gilbert always going to outshine him, and he don't want to play that game, being real. And Skip is for the taking. Skip doesn't have enough energy in his ammunition to fight Rashad. So if everyone clears the deck and it's just Rashad and Skip and some newbies, some new booty up there, Rashad going to take over that show.
So that's essentially the point Marcellus Wiley was making when he broke down the situation. According to his view, Rashad McCants looks ready to move forward without Gilbert Arenas and focus on building his own position going forward. The way Marcellus explained it, Rashad may see a bigger opportunity for himself now, especially if future projects end up involving someone like Skip Bayless. From that perspective, going back into a situation where Gilbert is the main attraction wouldn't necessarily benefit Rashad's role the way things are currently set up. Now, these clips actually surfaced a few days ago, and I didn't get a chance to cover them right away because I had other things going on. But I did want to circle back to them because they connect directly to the conversation we're having today. Before Marcellus Wiley gave his take, there was already a clip making the rounds of Rashad McCants speaking positively about Underdog. That moment ended up becoming a major part of the discussion and was one of the key reasons Marcellus decided to weigh in. So let's go ahead and check out that clip of Rashad talking about underdog, and then we'll come back and get into some more reactions afterward.
First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Underdog. You know, I had to wear what I'm so proud to be wearing, you know, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove as the #1 sports show on the internet, YouTube, everywhere else. I just want to be able to.
He's sucking dick. Crazy.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I almost spit that damn water everywhere.
I guess the gloves are off, right? I guess the gloves are off.
Oh shit.
And I shook your hand before the show.
But I talked about my lungs. LeBron said, "Can you just?"
Damn. Okay.
It's Glaze Wednesday.
You said this.
Okay.
Wednesday's the
Well, thank again.
Almost,
Thanks
yo.
again. Thanks again. You know, obviously he's picked sides, so we already know where he's gonna go.
Now, Rashad McCants' comments didn't go unanswered. Gilbert Arenas ended up responding to that clip and made it clear that he believes Rashad has already chosen where he stands in all of this. From Gilbert's perspective, the lines have been drawn and he sees Rashad as siding with the other camp rather than staying neutral. That's what made the reaction so interesting, because it shows that this isn't just fans speculating anymore. Both sides are openly addressing the situation. What started as questions about contracts, partnerships, and future plans is now turning into a much more public disagreement between people who were once working together. And with Gilbert hearing Rashad praise Underdog while everything else is going on behind the scenes, it's not hard to see why he interpreted those comments the way he did. So with that said, let's take a look at Gilbert Arenas' response and hear exactly what he had to say about Rashad picking a side.
Are you nervous, baby?
Yeah, baby. They said he's making his decision right now.
Ooh.
I'm so proud to be wearing, you know, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
sports show on the internet.
They gave me the opportunity. I gave you the opportunity.
Ooh.
Oh shit. No, Nick, not. No, he's serious. Oh shit. He's making his decision. Don't laugh, King, and stop laughing.
Damn water everywhere.
Skip. Stop laughing, Brandon. Stop laughing. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. He's serious.
It's Glaze Wednesday.
You said this.
Okay. Thanks again. You know, obviously he's picked sides. So
Ooh.
we already know where he's going.
Oh my God, Fredo! Damn it! So you're not on my side. You're not with us. You was one of my best soldiers.
Oh.
Damn it!
Baby, what you gonna do?
We do got a seat open.
Yep.
Pat Bev, Evan Turner. Baby, can you get them?
Damn. Don't be mad, baby.